Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I recorded this video some months ago, but I just felt like something was missing and I needed to get it right. So now the video is ready. For today, I'm going to be using this gorgeous dark skin model, and we're going to be creating like a purple smoky eye shadow look. So I got this inspiration from Glam by Omoye. There's this video I watched on our channel some months ago. And I really liked it. So today we're going to be recreating it. All right. So let me know in the comment section what you think. I totally forgot to use the Mario Badescu from the very beginning of the video, but hey, you can always use it at any step. So far, you make sure you use it in the prepping stage. To think I used to struggle with doing makeup on dark skin is very funny, because a lot of people think doing makeup on dark skin should be like the easiest, right? But you will be shocked, because matching and making sure you don't alter their skin tone is difficult. Okay, for foundation, I'm going to be using this L'Oreal True Match foundation, the OG foundation in the shade C10, and I'll also be using the MAC foundation. I'm just going to apply this all over our face using a brush that I got from, I think, White Glove Cosmetics. And I'm also going to blend it using the Damp Beauty Blender. For concealer, I'm going to be using the concealer from Too Faced Concealer, I think in Warm Sand, and I can't remember what shade this is. I'm going to leave it in the description box. I'm just going to apply this in our T-zones, under our eyes, forehead, our cupid's bow. No, I didn't apply it on our cupid's bow, but I'm just going to furthermore try to create an illusion of a winged liner. I just want to use that to kind of lift our eyes a little bit, and I'm just going to blend this all over. So I was supposed to use contour before applying cream blush, but for some reason I forgot and I couldn't even find it, so I just didn't want to waste time. So I just went into my cream blush immediately and also blend the concealer. Don't panic, okay? So even if you skip cream contour, doesn't mean you can't go in with powder contour. So for this video, I'm going to be doing powder contour because I couldn't find my contour stick, so I'm just going to do that. Right now I'm blending in, I'm pushing in all the concealer into the areas that I applied them, for a smooth base for me to apply my setting powder. So I'm just going to blend, tap. Whatever you do, don't drag, make sure you tap on a tap motion. All right. Always make sure you use a damp beauty blender, guys. You can't skip that. It can't be overemphasized. A damp beauty blender, very important, and you should always get a very good beauty blender as well. This particular one I'm using right now, I think it's from Mira Cosmetics. Really nice. So right now I'm just going to use a lighter shade of concealer in the corners of our eyes, just to kind of lighten up our under eyes a little bit. So what we're trying to create here is to lighten up the under eye, not to necessarily alter our skin tone, but just the under eye. Now that our skin has been blended to perfection, I'm going to go in with this Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Kunafa, and I'm just going to use that to set all the areas that I applied concealer. We're going to be setting our forehead, the nose, the cupid's bow, the T-zones basically. I'm just going to tap in the excess product on the back of my hand. Setting and baking is the most fun step in the makeup routine for me, right? But then it can also be the scariest, because one funny move and your under eye will crumble. You will not even like it. So unsetting can actually be very scary, because once you get your prepping wrong, everything goes wrong. If you know, you know. The makeup artist in our midst, makeup enthusiasts, if you know, it can be scary. So to lock that in and set all the makeup, I'm going to use the Sephora powder to set the whole face. And I kind of noticed that the Sephora powder was a bit too red, so I decided to use a bit of Fenty as well. So I'm just going to apply this all over our face. And don't forget on the neck, please don't forget the neck, so your face doesn't look like a masquerade. To contour our face, I'm going to be using this eyeshadow for Annie's Beauty. I'm going to contour our face, also our nose, and yeah, just to give her a bit of depth, to kind of give her like low light effects. When you're contouring the nose, voiceovers are not easy, oh god. Anyways, when you're contouring the nose, always make sure you go light-handed, because you don't want to apply too much pressure on the nose. So light-handed, guys, okay? And then you can also apply powder under the eyes before you spray or after you spray. All right, for me, I always like to do that after I spray, because there's always a little breaks under the eyes. So I'm just going to make sure I blend it well before I bake. And to bake, I don't always like to go heavy. I always like to go with the same consistency that I went in with when I was setting. This is to ensure that your makeup doesn't get too cakey or have flashbacks. In fact, your makeup should not be cakey at all. Before I apply the eyeshadow, I always like to kind of like lay down the brows, and to do that I'm going to be applying it with a spoolie and also Damel brow tint, I think, brow gel. So I'm just going to lay that down. I'm going to make sure it's in place and well set before I do the brows. Now to the most interesting part of this makeup. Drum roll, please. I don't know, for some reason I'm just really excited. I don't know, I'm having fun with this voiceover thing and getting more comfortable, all right, so I'm just going to go in with this eyeshadow from Annie's Beauty. Once again, it's actually Meet the Browns. It has a lot of brown shades. It's all brown shades anyway. I'm just going to apply that just for the base of my makeup, and I'm also going to go into their eyeshadow. This is like the purple range, and I'm also going to apply that on the eyeshadow. For this video, I'm going to be doing just one eye so that it doesn't take too long. This eyeshadow I'm using is from the set of brushes that I got from White Glam Cosmetics, and I really love. I'm literally obsessed with this eyeshadow brushes because it just really makes my eyeshadow application easy, right? I'm also going to go into this metallic purple, and I'm going to be using my finger rather, to kind of like swirl it very well before applying. I feel like it's easier for me to apply with my finger now than using a brush to apply the metallic eyeshadow, because I don't know, for some reason it's just kind of easier for me and easy to kind of blend, if that makes sense. Yeah, so it's easier for me to do that. I'm also going to like outline, kind of clean up the edges to make sure everything is looking all gowns. Oh my god, I'm such a mess. Anyways, I'm just going to finish up the eye look. I already did the brows off camera, and I don't know, I might end up doing like a brow tutorial later. I'll drop that later, but for now, just enjoy the rest of the video because I'm loving it. Like, this lip combo is sick. Woo! You need to finish watching this video to be able to understand what I'm trying to say. Like, lip combo ain't bad. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and also leave a comment in the comment section down below. Please engage in my post, I beg. If you don't like, if you don't share, if you don't view it to the end, how are we going to grow? Please, I don't know, I'm just so excited. I don't know why I'm like, maybe money is coming, but I really had fun recording this voice notes. See, too much excitement will make you start saying rubbish. Bye bye, guys. See you next time before I start saying rubbish.